Hello, good morning everybody.
Good morning everybody.
So today we are going to introduce to you the baguette moulder Euro 2000 SR. It's a machine which is more or less 30 years old. So we can say it's a very steady machine, very reliable. We have changed in 2016 few features of the machine in the way to be closer to the market. Now the machine, the name is Euro 2000 SR. R is for racing because before the maximum was 1200 pieces and now is 1450 pieces per hour. So it's a baguette moulder, but not only a baguette moulder. It's also a thin bread moulder, moulder for Viennese bread, any kind of bread which is stick shape.
So we basically have two different types of molders. We have one which is epoxy painting, so like the one you have here, in complete white. It is usually meant to be standing on intermediate proofers, like the one we have here, or on a standalone basis. And the second type is stainless steel, so the housing and the finish will be in complete stainless steel. It will be a bit more expensive, but more qualitative.
And the price difference is not that much actually. This is 400 euro more or less for having the machine in full stainless steel. So for the export, most of the time we always put the stainless steel. If you want the epoxy painted, just ask on request.
And the epoxy painting will be mostly fitting in a complete automatic group, usually, or on intermediate proofers. Now I suggest we have a closer look at the molder. We're going to explain you the features. So we have a centralized spout here. As you can see, we can take the pieces of dough. You put the dough pieces right directly into it. As you can see, it's equipped with a danger, with a blocker. If I turn the machine on, for instance, you can see now it starts, and if I do this, it stops. So it's a blocker to prevent the baker from putting his hands inside. It's a security device. Then I will also explain you, we have an infeed belt. So you also can add the option which is infeed belt within automatic groups. So you have infeed for the dough pieces, and instead of having this centralized spout. The name of the infeed belt is TACF.
So we have two controllers, left and right, in the way to adjust the machine and to get the thickness and the shape we want. So as you can see, the right controller moves the rollers, so that will be the thickness, and the left one move the upper belt, and that will be the length of the machine. On the left side, the controllers is linked to some trapezoid belts. I will show you the picture right now. Like this, so you have the belts. Okay. The purpose is to be very quiet. On the right side, it's linked to chains like this, and the purpose is to be very strong and effective. There is, speaking about the chains, there is automatic disengagement at the starting. So if the phase of the machine are not in the right side, it will disengage and it will not damage the chains. Okay. I will open inside to show you. So we have two rollers for the lamination, for the sheetings, and one roller for approaching of the dough. That will avoid the dough to go directly into the rollers and to take off the gas too much. It's very important when you want to make a good baguette. You can see on the axe here It's linked to tight ball bearings, and same, it's very quiet, not noisy.
As you can see here, the heavy belt is made of mesh, chains and some bars, which is quite convenient, so to make sure it's homogeneous and the door pieces are treated go along in the right way. Also, you have some scrapers here, so these parts can be removed. We'll show you afterwards. You can clean for cleaning purposes, so you can take these parts here and smaller pieces here for cleaning purposes, so it can be done manually without any tools. I also want to add one thing regarding the machine. So in terms of capacity, the door pieces can be, the minimum is 50 grams and the maximum is 1.2 kilograms. It's quite kind of a wide spectrum, so for baguettes it can be around 300 grams, for smaller pieces it can be 50, and you can also have larger breads up to 1.2 kilograms. The machine is the fastest on the market. Its production rate per hour is 1,450 pieces per hour, which is, let's say, the fastest on the market.
So we place the dough into the discharging spout. The dough will go behind this belt and then will fall over on the larger belt, and then I will collect it on the reception belt here. Okay? The reception belt here is a standard, but we can have some stand-alone bases of 2 meters, 2.5 meters and 3 meters, and we also can have it with motorized belt.
Also, it can be either, so the outfit drawer can be either on a standalone basis, or you can also have an option, an outfit for the door pieces, but within an automatic group. So in this case, you can have either the machine standalone or an automatic group, as the customer prefers.
So, conclusion of this video: the Euro 2000 SR is a machine which exists on the market since a long time. It's a very reliable machine. It's the fastest on the market. The construction is very strong and efficient, and it's a very quiet machine. So also the price is the good price on the market price. There is no reason not to sell it. Thank you very much for watching. Here's some dough. We have prepared some dough for thin bread, toast bread, okay, which is 600 grams, and the purpose is to get a stick very homogeneous and quite thick and long of my mold. So for that, the settings I will put 18.5 on the left and 22 on the right. 18.5, okay, and 22 here. So you see, it's easy as a child play to adjust, and I just put the dough in it. And you can see the shape is perfect. And the length is perfect also. Now I have some baguette dough, which is with a high hydration. Okay, hydration we have put is 75 for French flour, which will be something like 82 in Asia, for example. You can see it's quite sticky. Stick to my hands. And I will change the settings to get more a shape of a baguette. So I will put 6 on the left and 6 on the right. 6 and 6. And I will have more something which looks like a baguette, and I can go a little bit faster. No need to be so gentle. Perfect.
So we are going now to remove the scrapers, so we'll show you how it works. So on the right side you take these small wires on both sides, so take the small wires, put it down. So like this, just have a look. Then you take the scraper on both sides. You can take it out if you want to clean it. And you don't need any tools, you can do it with your bare hands. So this part can be cleaned easily. Taken out, removed from the machine, and then put back again. So just pin it inside. So make sure the white part faces the bottom. Like this. Then you hear a noise, which means the scraper is plugged again inside. And then you just need to adjust the wires on the left side and on the right side to fix and to make sure it's stabilized.